Foot's not on.
No, that
Da
would
da 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 da.
4 gifts until badge upgrade. Oh
Summer
boy.
days at Hero U.
She could have done the real melody, you know.
The real-
You don't remember.
On my guitar, if I had it.
Yes, on your guitar if you had it. Okay, fine.
Lasses in a castle,
Yes,
studies by the sea. Maybe we should get onto our webcam.
Perhaps
Hi
so.
there.
Hi there.
I guess I'll need to change angle here.
Should change
Oh,
angle
look,
so
Lori's
I
all
can
in.
be visible. Yes.
And her Valentine's
My
red.
Valentine's red outfit. I am in the lady in red.
Is that lotus flowers or
No, they're just
dandelions?
daisies or something like that.
Daisy.
Yes, exactly.
Hi, Hal.
Hi there. Hi there. Welcome to another live stream with Lori and Corey. Now you need to turn it just a bit. Yes,
Yeah, that way. So I'm in the camera.
So that you're in the camera.
My lack of hair.
Yes.
I do have some on the sides and in the back.
Yes, you do.
Time for a
There is
haircut,
hair
actually.
there. Greetings from my sister's house where I am dog sitting. Well, have a nice dog sitting time.
I went out yesterday. I grabbed a pizza. And as I went out, as I came home around 5 to 5:30, I discovered that everybody and their neighbors were
community.
all out walking
It's
their dogs.
dog walk time.
It was dog walk time of day, 5 to 5:30 here in lovely Oceanside, California.
By San Diego. Currently, it is a little cloudy and hazy out. We're supposed to get a storm coming in, which means we'll get some rain tomorrow.
But it's warm and comfortable so far, as you see.
Yes.
I'm in my t-shirt and perfectly happy.
Yep. So, any rate, our theme
If it
today
makes you
is
happy.
a Valentine's treat. Since yesterday was Valentine's Day, we thought we would just, take the theme and play with it.
And therefore, I have my lovely sheep.
Yes. Yes. You.
Because it is summer days at Hero U.
And yes, and it's happy Valentine's Day.
Happy day after Valentine's
you.
Day.
Yes.
Happy Valentine's. Wait, that one is copyrighted.
That is. But, why it still has copyright, only because of people that bought rights to it. So it's not really, it's older than The Hills, too. The original author.
Anyway, so we're on our little break between Quest for Glory games, and we've been playing various indie games, and said, well, for Valentine's Day, what's a good love game? We talked about a couple of them, then I said, oh, well, what about Lori's love game, Summer Days, Tilly's Tale?
Yes, and it's all about love and friendship, so it made sense to do this.
And but before we start, I posted over at our Patreon about the game. Let me just put that in the sidebar here. That is the Patreon post about this stream and about the game. And I said in there that we're going to have a poll. And I guess if I had run the thing that lets me take polls, I could
have done that, but no, you didn't. And of course, it has to be uploaded and things like that.
Updated,
and everything else. But as it updates, we're going to, we're going to talk about love and romance in the game and not necessarily Tilly's Tale right away anyway, because, there was a lot of love in our games.
Gonna take a lot of love.
So, yes,
to play
we're talking from the Quest for Glory series and being able to marry the woman of your dreams, or at least wish you could marry the woman of your dreams, be it a centaur filly who was underage, or...
What?
Yes.
Shocking.
She was only 14 or so, maybe 16 at best in the game. And to the vampire of your heart, So therefore, we've always had romance and friendship in our games. And of course, in Road to Redemption, Hero U, Sean had a wide range of possible lovers / girlfriends, boyfriends, etc. So I thought we would definitely talk about all the romance that we've had in our games, because after all, that was always important, to have that aspect into the games. At least important, I thought. And clearly, other people thought as well. We realized the importance of romance long ago. There was no romance in the first Heroes Quest games. / there were women in the game, and you could flirt with the centaur woman. She was happy to flirt with you because she was, just growing up. Mary just got caught. Well, composing is more important than decomposing, and welcome. The subject is romance in D&D. No, romance in Quest for Glory and all of our games.
And real life.
And real life, well, to an extent.
Speaking of which, what are we doing after the stream,
I see.
dear?
We are not. We're playing WoW. That's what we're doing because I'm going to live stream. I am.
You're going to live stream. Oh, Lori's going to live stream WoW right after this game.
I'm going to show off the
starting
house.
at 5:00, which is 3 hours from now.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Yes. We're trying not to decompose too. I'll tell you. So yes, we will. We've always had romance. The one thing of how important people make romance in games was when the lesson we learned from Ellen Guan, who used to work for Sierra, who went on to work for Wing Commander, and how people wrote in when one of the extras, the wingmen, got killed, and how much they loved her and how much she was their one and only true love and things like that. They put so much into that, which had 5 lines of dialogue, and to them it was the romance of their life. So that's when we realized just how much people want to have a connection in these games and want to feel like there's romance in the world. And so therefore, we always wanted you to be able to have a meaningful relationship in our games, and maybe we considered it to be the end all be all of, for instance, the Quest for Glory games, because it's always a pursuit that's more interesting than the actual getting of it. So therefore, Game 5 was all about finding the perfect match for you, in addition to everything else that you had to do, like save the world and that. So, we've had romance with Katrina and Irana and Nawar, and you could have flirtations with a few other people. Let's see. Mary Jess says kind of how many people get attached to Lydia in Skyrim, to the point that some people always leave her at the house because she has a tendency to die if you sneeze on her. Because in particular, AI will run head first into mortal danger. Lydia, no, became the motto for Skyrim. That's hilarious. That is definitely hilarious.
Yeah, our friend Ellen Guan Beeman, who worked with Roberta Williams on some of the King's Quest remakes early in our career at Sierra, went on to...
I just said that.
You did?
I did.
You told me the whole story?
Yeah.
Oh.
Before you get there, yes, I talked.
I should have listened to you instead of typing.
Wing Commander.
Wing Commander.
And that's why we're on this
Wing
subject
Commander 2,
of
the
possible
expansion
romances. Yeah.
Expansion packs to Wing Commander 2 is what she worked on.
But did she really? Okay,
yeah,
fine.
That's what it was.
I did not know which one she worked on, but I do know that how...
If I'd been paying attention, I'd have helped you.
Yes, people did get very, very much intensely involved in the games, and that's what we really wanted, that emotional connection to the game.
So it goes from rich, emotional, true love in your teens and 20s and 30s to our age when you are typing away while your true love speaks.
Yes. And Nostalgianaut says, you mentioned Wing Commander and basically summed up how I felt when one of the wingmen died and would play a mission over and over to prevent it from happening. Oh, cool.
If you could.
Yes, if you could. I don't know. Some of those things were fixed.
Ellen's comment was that your wingman had almost no dialogue in the
Yeah.
game, but people imagined it and filled it in and fell in love with the wingman.
Yep, and Bears Who Care. Oh, by the way, Happy Lunar New Year. I like the red. Yes,
Ah,
it's
that's
very
it.
appropriate. That
We are ready for
New
Lunar
Year. Yes, we clearly are.
It is a year of the horse, isn't it?
Yes, it
think
is.
so.
It's important one because it's who doesn't love horses. So yes,
And horsing around.
yeah,
Valentine's
that too.
Day.
That's Valentine's Day. Yes. So yes, our theme is love and romance and friendship, and of course in Road to Redemption we really played into it.
Mary Just isn't going along with us. He's being a naysayer.
Oh nose.
You want by nose?
No. But yes, in Road to Redemption, you had a wide variety of possible love interests or relationship interests.
And fortunately, because you can keep playing the game, you still do.
Yes.
If you haven't tried them all yet,
If you
go back and do it.
You haven't decided which one you really truly love most of all, then you can try again and find out. That is Asen Rex. The love stories in Final Fantasy 7 through 10 made me fall in love with the series. When I replay them these days, I catch myself thinking, what soppy teenage falderall is this? And Mary just says, Aeolus is the best. The hardest, but the best. He is definitely the hardest one to pursue. And the easiest one to pursue is probably Joel. Because he's desperately needs somebody in his life that is not
someone who respects him and does not use and abuse him.
Use and abuse
Yes.
him. So yes, so you have both.
So he already has a friend, but the friend isn't very much of a friend.
No, and so yes, we have others to choose from in that game. You could go with the gypsy.
My experience when I was younger was that the most attractive women were those who were already in a relationship and therefore had no interest in me, but you could just tell that, they were happy and exuded pheromones and happiness because they were already in a relationship.
So you were attracted to happiness
And
sex.
And,
Okay.
those I could not get, yes.
Yes, okay, yes. They were safe to feel attracted to.
Yes, because, never want to be rejected. And so.
No, that's always true. And Stardrop says, I didn't even know you could date Aeolus when I first played. But Joel was like, oh, you think I'm handsome? Yeah. Joel's a little needy.
Because of some logic errors when we were putting the game together, it turns out Aeolus is much harder to date than we thought he would be.
Yeah. Happiness is happy wingman who doesn't die while fighting the Wrathy.
Wrathy Islands?
I don't know.
Wrathy Basin.
Could be. That is very World of Warcraft. So, yes.
The Wrath of Khan.
Of course, you could actually have a more, I would say Esme was probably the next easiest. Katie was prickly, so Katie was hard to, really trust you.
But she was my favorite.
Yeah. Karathi, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. What else? Who else do we have? What's left? I think that was
Wrathy Kilrathi.
in Road to Redemption. Did we mention?
My son told us the Jinx thing and said he learned it as if two people say the same thing at the same time, you say, Jinx, you owe me a Pepsi, and whoever said that first, the other person had to buy him a drink. In Ultima 7, a Kilrathi crashes into the world. The Britannian who found it calls it a Kilrathi.
Ah, okay. That is clearly a thing.
Ah.
Yes. I take Mexican Coke instead of Pepsi.
So do we, even though I have the early stages of diabetes and should not be drinking sugary drinks, but oh well. I don't drink enough of it to worry about. So what else?
I'm still trying to think. Was there anybody else you could date? Well, Aeolus and so I was trying to Rogue to
Well, everyone wanted to the two that everyone wanted to date and that we didn't give you the opportunity for were Sophia the receptionist,
Yeah, well,
and Moira.
Moira, yeah. No,
Moira was my favorite.
yeah.
Other than other than Katie.
Yes. And Moira was a little too old for you all. At this point, no, not at all. But yes, then, yes. Yes, technically you can give the one and only ring to Sophia. She'll be happy to have it.
Yep, she'll take anything you give her.
Yes.
You offer. Marie Jest went from A1C of 13 down to 5.5 in 8 months by kicking out all sugar, switching for stevia, counting carbs, and upping his fibers like crazy.
Very good.
Whereas I've never gotten above 6.5, so that's why I say early phases of it. But I slightly cut down on my making chocolate chip cookies and eating the entire batch in a day.
Yeah, well, Sophia's there for anything she can get. And,
Of course you have a relationship. It's a relationship of use and abuse.
no, give and take. She'll
Give and
take
take.
anything you
She'll
give
take
her.
and you give.
Yes. But, yeah.
True love.
Oh, Mary got COVID and was one of those cases where it made me hypoglycemic and wasn't caught fast enough to prevent me from going full into diabetes. Yikes.
Yikes.
That is scary, scary
I've
stuff.
had COVID-like symptoms a few times. I've never tested positive for it.
Yeah, but you have.
But I still
and
have,
I had
like,
it.
you hear this cough. I have this chronic cough that goes on.
Yep.
Nothing to do about it as far as I can tell.
So, yes.
I chug cough drops.
But, so yes. You did lose 45 pounds out of it. So, there's something positive to be said for that.
Yeah. Pre-GLP-1.
Yes. All right. But, so coming out of Road to Redemption and the possibilities of who do you want to date, I'm feeling like I'm missing somebody that we didn't make. Esme, Katie, Joel, of course.
ALS.
Yeah, but I was thinking who else is in the rogue class. So, and
I don't think you can go after
you do not go.
Sose.
Sosie will never actually. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not
That's pretty
surprised a
much
lot
your
of
class.
players wanted to go with Moira, but her firmly stating why this was not good. Plus, it is rather darkly amusing to have Sean in the same position she was about Falcon. Yeah, well, yes. It is interesting, and Falcon, of course, being the book that never got written, but...
Well, sort of. It's been
God,
audioed.
yes, but that particular relationship, because Falcon was already true love was Irana.
See, we're not actually very good at making money. I went to Sierra and didn't negotiate very firmly, so had a very low salary there and made those games. Got a small royalty on them and made some money on the first game anyway. Hero's Quest was our most profitable for us. And then since then,
It's been downhill all the way.
what was I talking about? So we gave away Laurie's book and pretty much gave away Summer Days because nobody's played it. If you haven't bought, you probably all bought Hero U, but you may not have all bought Summer Days, Dilly's Tale, and you probably ought to.
No, I'm sure you all have, and if you didn't, we're still working.
You'll
on
find out why you want it.
Right? Yes.
Today.
Yeah. Today we'll show it off. We'll show off why you want to buy it, or at least some thing of it. Being good with money is something a lot of us have in common, or self-promotion. Yes, right. The lack of being good with money,
Yes.
because most of us are, good at finding what our hobbies are and devoting ourselves to it, and that isn't the same thing as making a lot of.
The byline when I was growing up was, if you're so smart, why aren't you rich?
Yes,
Maybe
the
we're
total
smart
lack
enough-
of it. Yes,
Maybe
yes.
maybe we're smart enough to know that we have other priorities
Right.
than collecting money.
Yeah, like that anecdote about the great guitarist. And you could just give that anecdote right there.
Yeah, I was just watching a video of Richard Smith performing Scott Joplin's The Entertainer and
On guitar.
on guitar, Beautiful, beautiful solo. I should have lifted up. I wonder if it's still in my back thing here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Play just a little bit of this.
While you're talking, go to the
I'm
part where
talking.
she's actually playing it, perhaps, rather than he's yakking about it. Go
I'll
to
get
near
there
the
pretty
end.
fast.
Okay. All right, yak.
I don't remember the rest of it.
Okay, fine. We don't got to show it off. You just talk about it.
Okay, so that person to the left of Richard Smith who's playing guitar is much more famous. That is Tommy Emmanuel. And someone commented that they had dinner with Tommy Emmanuel, and maybe I should stop playing this just in case there's copyright on it. And commented that, Tommy offered to let him play his guitar, and he said, "Oh no, I couldn't do that. I'd be embarrassed." And he said, "Well, how much you play?" He said, "I play about an hour a day, but not every day, and I'm just not up to your level." And Tommy said, "Well, I've played 8 to 10 hours a day every day for my entire life because I didn't start out being as good as I am now, and now I can't do anything except play the guitar. And I'm sure you have other things that interest you and other things you're good at.
So, yes.
And all that matters." So it's not. So here in this video, Tommy Emmanuel is sitting there listening to Richard Smith play guitar and loving it. So yay!
But the point of that is that you don't have to actually spend all your life devoted to a hobby or things like that. And if you do, you get good at it.
Yeah. Why is Warren Buffett so rich? Because that's all he did. His life was get rich.
Right. He worked at it, yes. Bill Kuhn said, "I never knew The Entertainer had lyrics until last year. I've never heard
I've
it."
never heard lyrics to it.
No. But it's certainly a impressive song that will
I believe
live on.
they used it in The Sting.
They did. That was
Yeah.
where we all
That was where we
in
all
our
learned about Scott
generation.
Joplin.
Yes, in our generation, that was one of the movies that almost everybody saw. That's the problem nowadays. There is no universal truth that all of us have seen, except maybe most of us have seen bits and pieces of Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl just because of all the publicity about it. So maybe that was as close to a universal experience, considering how many people actually watched the dubbing.
And of course, Scott Joplin composed ragtime music, is what it was famous for, which was because the time signature moves all over the place. And The Entertainer was, one of his many piano compositions. So some of the comments on this video are hilarious. My guitar watches this video when I'm out of the house. This came out in the midst of the pandemic in 2020 and said, "Imagine people sitting that close to one another. Man, the old days were great." And but somebody said, somebody should make a piano arrangement of this.
Yes, so there was a lot of fun comments on it.
And this inspired me to stop playing guitar. And for all you beginners out there, this is a great warm-up exercise.
Right.
So I am going to link this. It's just a random video I came across today, but
If you want
it
to
is
hear
amazing.
Scott Joplin on guitar. Yes.
Played better than you can imagine.
Yes, and Mary just says that's why those who work at being creative just need to find people who work at being good at business and convince them that they can do good business by selling the creative stuff they create.
Yep.
Easier said than done. Yeah, I didn't succeed.
And if you're lucky, they'll give you a pittance of the millions of dollars they make out of your creative work.
Superb owl. I know only of one deficient owl named Cedric. Yes. Yes,
Bowl. I don't know
yes.
what the context was
The Super Bowl is the superb
Super
owl.
Bowl? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yes, superb owl. Yes.
Super Bowl.
Babu. In the Clash of Titans was pretty superb. Yeah, I don't know. He was about as useful and about as interesting as.
So
Cedric.
Mary Jess knows his classical music well. So, what was the first movement of the Superb Bowel?
What?
The first Superb Bowel movement?
I see. Thank
Anyway.
you, Corey. Please don't go there. Ah. All right.
So anyway, yeah. Richard Smith and Tommy Emmanuel, superb guitar players.
So back to our concept of love and romance. I mean, you can love that guitar work. That is something to love. And you can devote your life to it. Sonata for Laxative and Paper Tube and A Desperate. Yeah, right. Okay. That's one I don't want to go there. Thank you.
Didn't you make any bowel or fart jokes in Summer Days?
I did not.
Totally. The game's totally lacking. I don't know why we
Yes.
should even bother playing.
I do not make those kind of jokes, yes. That is, the taboo subjects.
Ah,
There are a lot of jokes I clearly made over the years in the game, but I've never made a fart joke. I have missed out on a huge class of jokes in the games.
now we have a side reason for doing Summer Days today is that 10 days ago, Graham uploaded a new patch to Summer Days Tilly's Tale to itch.io. I see it has not made it to Steam yet, so we'll have to get it up there. So we'll be playing that new patch and make sure that everything's clean.
I see. Oh, good. We're beta testers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. New patch. Ooh. Well, we'll see.
It's just a few fixes here and there. So the main things that...
Graham was fixing?
no, not Graham. The other guy.
Which one of the...
Philip.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Philip found that there were some problems with the way the audio files were being all loaded at once and stuff in Tilly's Tale. And considering that it is a fully voiced game, like Quest for Glory 4, there's an awful lot of audio in it.
Right. So that was crashing people's
And
games.
it wasn't being compressed. It was all being loaded at once.
Yeah.
And it was crashing computers. So that's one of the major fixes. But there's some other bug fixes as well.
Oh, I thought that had been fixed a long time ago when Philip uploaded.
It was fixed a long time ago, but it never got pushed.
Wow. I'm so thrilled at our professionalism here.
Indeed. And also was updated to the latest
Unity
version of Unity, which means that it's compatible with more systems.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't think there's any actual content patches to it.
No, there was no content.
Who would have been more excited screaming for that. But
Yep.
but it runs better.
Yes, so maybe you won't have a crash.
So let me
maybe
ask,
we'll be able to play this game.
shall we segue to this poll?
I guess so, because you...
So what broke? Yeah, something always does. That's what we're going to find out today, Mouse. So I'm going to do a poll here, and somebody knows the user interface for voting in the poll, but I sure don't. It could be slash vote, it could be exclamation point vote, something like that, and then you can put several numbers, comma separated, I believe, because I'm allowing multi-voting in this. And the question is, who do you want Tilly's best friend to be during this playthrough?
Yeah. Yes.
Here it is. Exclamation point vote.
And then...
It says parentheses ID, but I think you just do number.
Yeah.
It's exclamation point vote, not slash vote.
Yeah. All right. And Stardrop says, I'm very grateful that your games are compatible with Linux. Well, that was the problem. That's what Graham was actually fixing.
Yeah, we actually had just gotten a message from someone, a Linux player on itch, saying that the latest version of the game didn't run. And it turns out there's some really subtle bugs you can make with Unity. That if you use decimal points, like you say pause for a quarter of a second, and you invoke the pause command and put 0.25, but that's in a script, so it's in text effectively. And if you're playing this in Germany, 0.25 the 0 point doesn't mean anything, but it basically is 25. It would pause for 25 seconds. But in fact, what it does is it gives an error and crashes Unity. Because in Germany, you would say 0,25 for a quarter. All right. I don't have very many votes so far.
Yeah.
So I know this is complicated, but so far OSU is the only one who has voted. Okay, we've got a vote for Kitty. We have a vote for Satari.
Yep.
And
they are not mutually exclusive, I don't think.
Probably not. You won't be able to get the full experience with either of them.
If one is
But
daytime
close.
and one is nighttime, you
You can do Kitty during the day, but you will miss some events at night in the library.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, I can't remember.
Satari, I believe, is totally evening, so that we can probably do those too. Meanwhile, Stardrop wants us to do Fritz.
Yay.
We can do Fritz's at lunch.
Yeah.
There's another vote for Satari.
Yay, Datavar has subscribed. Yay.
70-month streak.
That voted 1, yes. Okay.
That is nearly 6 years.
Cool.
Which is to say we're older than we were when we started these streams.
Oh, wow. Reach level 5 to gift emotes to some lucky winners. Wow.
Okay, well, we're currently at level 1. We have gotten as high as level 4 in the past.
Yeah,
and that was our high water mark.
Yeah,
and,
so I'm not sure we're going to get there.
I don't think we're going to make it to level 5 unless people start buying a whole bunch of bits and gifting, doing gift subscriptions and giving us bits and so on, and that would be a silly thing to do, so we're not requiring that. All right, well, we have some votes for 1. We have a vote for 3. We have a couple votes for 6. And we'll give you all one more minute to think about how you're going to vote. Remember, you can multi-vote.
Yes, or what you want to see. Vote for 3. Okay. Well, this is exciting.
Well, I am biased, of course. Kitty's one of my favorite. Now, actually, votes for Rodrigo get you to play La Boomba.
Yes.
So Rodrigo has a good reason to vote for him, too.
And you get to smooch. That's the only one who smooches you in the game.
It's mostly smooched off screen, isn't it?
It is smooched off screen. But yeah.
Smooching in the wine cellar.
Yes.
Fighting
not very romantic
fighting rats and
situations.
smooching.
But yeah.
Okay, then. I'm going to wind this down in La Boomba and Les Smoocha.
Yes, exactly. So, yeah. We will play whoever wins this.
Although
we have to figure out how to do it.
Although if it's Italian, that would be Le Smoca.
Okay.
So you're smoking afterwards, after the smooch, no doubt.
Okay, fine.
All right,
No smoking in our games.
I am going to stop this poll, and we'll see where we are.
A button to
Ready?
stop it.
Go. Stop. Notify of the winning options.
Okay.
And the winning option is Fritz with 3 votes.
Wow.
I think we also got 3 votes for
No, you got your votes right over there to see.
for Kitty. Huh? Oh, do I have them over here?
You have them there.
Okay, 3 votes for Fritz, 2 votes for Satari, 1 vote for Kitty.
Uh-huh.
More votes than that. Oh, the exclamation point, space vote, what didn't count.
Ah, that's interesting.
Okay, so there's another vote for Kitty. We had 2 votes for Kitty. Did we have any more like that?
I don't know.
You
get the user interface, yes.
It's like...
Yeah, Mary caught it that, yes.
Or it usually reminds me to get a drink before the stream.
Yes, I usually do, but you didn't. If it were Italian, it'd be Il
Bacciacco.
To make the way La Boomba was constructed, yes. 3 Kitty, including the improperly fermented.
Well, why does it always say 1 then? Because I knew we had...
Yeah,
3.
well, yeah.
I can vote 3 by Datavar, possibly because it was inside the subscription. Didn't count?
Oh.
That might not have been taken.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so we had 3 for Kitty, 3 for Fritz, 2 for Satari.
Okay.
So how do we maximize that? We can have our lunches with Fritz. We can spend the afternoons
really
with Kitty.
Useful. No. Just...
I don't know what you can actually do with Fritz, but we'll find out.
Well, you can't do it with Kitty because they're mutually exclusive. That was the other thing. Yes. Il.
Buck.
Il.
Bocci.
Glottal stop.
Glottal stop.
Yeah, okay. Corey got it. Yeah. Due to improper formatting, we kitty folks concede. Okay. Now,
All right. So, when I was an exchange student in Berlin, Germany, we went on a class trip, and I actually had a choice because I spent part of my time with 11th grade class and part with the 12th grade class. And the 11th grade class was going to Prague. And we had been studying with them the Mozart on the Journey to Prague and Mozart music and so on, all in preparation of the Prague trip. And then the 12th grade trip was Rome, Italy. And I decided that Rome sounded more fun than Prague. And finally, a couple years ago, Lori and I made it to Prague and discovered that it is indeed a magical city, and it might have been amazing to have visited Prague sooner. But so was Rome. Rome was amazing. We got to go into the catacombs, and that's what gave me the inspiration for how the catacombs work in Hiroyu and so on.
Yeah, Fritz is tough with Satari because Fritz does shift off to...
Sometimes evening and sometimes day?
Yeah.
Okay, well, actually, we're going to play the game and we'll find out where we are
Right.
because I'm not sure that I'm good enough at the game to know which ones to do.
Yeah.
But we have intention.
Okay.
Okay, so I have over here.
He's in the library.
Lori's looking it up.
Yes,
Cheater!
I am cheating because I'd like to actually be able to play the game right, you know? That would
Okay,
be
well, I'm going to bring up my... I'm going to bring up this directory into the desktop, and I have the manuals.
No, I'm wrong.
Tilly's-
You can.
Okay, fine. Lori says she can, so she'll just direct me where to go. You just
Fritz
direct.
and Satari, you've got two places you're going to go.
Okay, we can do Fritz and Satari?
Yes.
Okay.
Library and the rec room. Because, I mean, like, it's been years.
So,
since
voice
I've seen
actor
this.
credits. We have Zara Fuzzle starting as Tilly Appleberry, and Zara's incredibly talented voice actor. I think she does live acting.
Yes, she
acting
did.
also.
Yes, she could have been showing this.
and
You
we
know,
have a
you
full-
could have, you could
Yeah.
have that on that screen, and they could see this thing.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, it is not going to be.
Nope.
Wrong page. Yes.
Wrong page. I was bringing up the manual, but this is just on my hard drive. This is
Right. This is our.
not the final version. This is kind of the
I would do
Word
that.
document.
The
for
Word document for how we.
Oh, there's the sheep.
Yes.
There's
and
the U in Headmaster's clothing.
Yes, and this has some of the original drawings. I love that. That was Al Eufragio's design for that, and our castle.
All the places, the outdoors. There's more outdoor locations. Some of the things you can do.
The hero.
And here's
only
La
you
Boomba,
can
which you
save
won't
the
see.
world. Yes, you won't get to see because you didn't choose it.
Didn't
There
choose,
are
so-
us. There's JP. There's Al. There's Sydney, and there's Philip,
Yep.
and there is Brandon, our musician for this game, Brandon Bloom, and
Dave Gilbert, who did the voice
Gilbert
direction,
did the direction.
and Zara the star.
And then we had voice actors for the other things, like Sally Beaumont and other people.
Incredibly talented cast.
Yes.
So let's get to it.
Okay. Oh, can you run it right there? Wow, what do you know? All right.
A little quiet. Is that too quiet?
A little too quiet, yeah. That's you, not this. Okay.
Now, Lori and I wrote this tune, which does have words, as the Summer Days at Hero U theme. And then Brandon orchestrated it.
Okay.
I'm going to run the intro, which is just it's a little louder, actually.
Yes, it's louder in the intro. There we get Tilly.
That's
And
Fritz.
Fritz. We'll
Just
get
to
our-
introduce you to the characters.
Yes. And the
Should have had
setting.
subtitles.
Yeah, well,
There's the castle, or the wall outside the Hero U castle. There is Junker Maximilian. And there is Muella. You get the most puns with Muella. There's Kitty. And her flying machine. Satari. We'll be needing more of Satari. There's Rodrigo.
I love Muella. I love riding Muella, yeah. And there is the castle, right by the sea.
Summer Days at Hiroyu, Tilly's Tale. We did not change the title for this movie.
We did not, did we?
It took us so much time to get that movie working, we didn't want to muck with it.
Yeah. Because you'll see it's Summer Days, Tilly's Tale, rather than Summer Days at Hiroyu. Oh, yeah, credits.
Producer, me. Game designer, writer, director, Lori. You'll notice my name is not in there because Lori did everything in this game. Lead artist, JP Selwood. Character designer, Al Eufrazio. Programmers, Sydney and Philip. Game music, Brandon Bloom. Additional music, The Volume Remote and Ryan Grogan. Voice direction, Dave Gilbert of Watch Eye Games. Nintendo Switch conversion by Salacia Games. We're not playing it on Switch. And special thanks to the late Roberta Ravon, Pam Laverty, who is still with us, Judy Fang, amazing programmer, Liana Kertzner, whose name is misspelled here.
Oh, no. Sorry
And
about that.
Pablo Romero. Wonder who that is.
Yeah.
Pablo, incredibly talented opera singer and composer.
Yeah.
Zara Fuzzle, Stephen Kelly, Lauren Mayfield, Edwin Tiong, Sally Beaumont, Francisco Gonzalez, game designer in his own right, Sky Gager, Ben Britton, and Cyrus Namati make up the voice cast.
Sorry, I was gone for a few minutes. Did Brandon Bloom do the music for this? Yes, he did.
Yes, he was the primary composer. We used a couple of pieces from the Volume Remote that was going to be original composer and then dropped out early in the project.
Oh.
And there's a couple pieces from Hero U that Ryan Grogan made. So, but it's pretty much all Brandon Bloom.
Yeah.
Brandon also did the music for Crimson Diamond by Julia Minamata. No?
No.
No?
No.
Didn't?
He didn't. That's Dan Policar for Ifeo.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
What did Brandon do?
Brandon also did one of the remakes, I think.
Oh, one of the remakes of Quest for Glory? Sorry about that.
No, well.
Something like that.
Yes,
Anyway, Brandon Bloom, look him up on Moby Games.
Yeah. Right back, grabbing coffee.
Oh, that means we should start while he's grabbing coffee.
Well, we could start.
He's probably seen this part. Okay, new game.
All right, here we go.
Here we'll get the real intro. There's the castle.
This cool castle perched above the sunny shores of Sardonia is Hero University.
AKA Hero U.
It's where I go to school. Why do I go to a school for heroes? Good question. Buried deep below the castle is the Disbarred Bard's classroom. That's the polite public title for the rogues class. A rogue is a kind of do-gooder thief with a conscience. At least in theory. But we're not supposed to talk about that. So there I was, doodling in my handbook, just waiting for class to be over.
Should I turn the music back down?
Maybe.
Take it down just a notch. Although it is beautiful music.
Yeah, we want the volume of the voices to be above. And so, yes.
Master Gerhard von Orvald is one of the founders and patrons of the School for Heroes in Hero University. His staunch conviction that anyone can be a hero has become the primary tenet of our hallowed halls. Anyone can be a hero if they have the wit and will to become one. Or moxie.
Roland Appleberry.
Huh? What?
I wish to speak to you after class.
Uh-oh. That can't be good. That's my instructor, Master von Ervald. He's a silver fox. If you don't mind an authoritarian, don't mess with him kind of guy. You wanted to see me, sir?
Ja, Fräulein. It concerns the minor incident at the headmaster's lecture last week.
Oh no, an incident!
Boy, what did you do?
I don't know. I think I clicked off it somehow. Huh.
Oops. It was pretty funny, wasn't it, sir? I thought I saw you chuckle at the sight of the hero you dressed like the headmaster.
My reaction to the sheep in headmaster's clothing is not a point of discussion. The headmaster felt he was being deliberately mocked by the bleating sheep wearing his hat.
Ah, yes, Mary just says, an incident till he crushes the game to avoid repercussions. Yeah.
She's good at that, getting in and out of trouble.
Yep.
I don't think I had anything to do with that.
The headmaster's spare hat and jacket were behind a locked case, and only a skilled picker of locks could open it.
It's a compliment.
That morning, the U was reportedly missing from her pen, and you were reportedly missing from breakfast.
It was a poison pen.
And someone took the effort to button every jacket button on the U and neatly tuck up the sleeves so the U wouldn't trip.
So who is the only student in Hero U who is actually neat?
Why would you be the most likely suspect to come to mind?
It's the U.
However, it is Herr Turk who accuses you of mockery.
I don't know. I didn't think it was a bad likeness. Belzar said, woo, I made it. Was watching the Olympics and lost track of time. It
Oh,
was great.
see where I'm missing the Olympics.
Oh, yeah.
I think they had the pairs figure skating this morning. And probably just now ending.
Yeah. Greetings from Canada. Hope everyone is well. We are all well.
Oh, Canada, where the curlers has been accused of cheating because...
Mr. Turk.
Oh, no.
They didn't win.
No, because he would release the stone and then touch it just after he'd released, which he did unconsciously, but you're not allowed to have any contact with the stone after the release.
Oh, well. But we learned all about curling this year.
Yes.
I will have you know, Corey read every report that he could so that we
And not only
understood the
that,
game.
but you could actually watch the replays of every curling match, end by end.
Belsar says it was a rules infraction, but it wasn't cheating. Yes, that's right. It wasn't cheating, but yeah, the people are going to complain about those things. Yes.
Yeah, what it's designed for is, if you were, sweeping after it, and you say, that's going a little light, and then you give the stone a shove in the middle of its run, that would clearly be cheating. But just touching it after release is no different than, other than saying, I didn't put enough on it, did I?
Mary Jess says there's one profession that needs to start up at Hero U, detectives. I imagine a school of would-be Marples, Perrots, and Miss Fishers. Rogues would be required to stage fake robberies for them to do training as an artist. I love it.
That sounds good. Now,
Yep.
now in fact, all the rogues in Hero U and in Summer Days really are detectives. Because they are solving, well, not so much Tilly, but certainly Sean had to solve mysteries.
Yes,
So-
but yes, that is hilarious, and I do like the idea. I think it should be the subset of rogues.
Yeah,
actually.
detective is definitely a
Yes,
subclass of rogue.
Because,
especially if you look at, like,
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Any of the modern interpretations of Sherlock Holmes, they're clearly rogues. But yeah, that would be hilarious. I love it if we ever get to keep going here. All right, so at any rate, here's Mr. Turk's page.
is the administrator and adjutant to the headmaster to make sure that every student is properly placed in the class that best reflects his, her, or her talents, or their talents and personality. This is, in fact, in the fantasy, is excerpts from the student handbook at Hero U, which is...
This is the student handbook.
It is the student handbook, and so the
is written-
writers of it wrote it in the typical,
It is
overly formal fashion.
It is written by the headmaster because the headmaster is a former, adventurer, famous adventurer. So therefore, he writes like the.
No. He's not a famous head. He's the famous adventurers.
explorer.
He's the famous explorer.
He's the famous explorer. Yeah, and
And why are the famous adventurer and the famous explorer famous? Because they say so.
yes, and these illustrations are by Al Eufrazio, but in the game they are Tilly's illustrations of people that, and comments that she writes on her pages.
Mortimer Turk, the total jerk. Students need to follow the rules and regulations at all time. Answers yes. They need discipline.
He doesn't like me. I don't like him. It's the Mutual Detestation Society. Mr. Turk has a grudge against disbarred bards, and you know he'll use any excuse to get at us.
Yes, another vote here
I'm
for a
aware
detective.
of Herr Turk's attitude towards any member of this class.
And then, boo, Turk. And also, looking back at some of the old comments, I love Muella too. She is so sweet. I love her too.
She is.
Yes. She's tough to
The
follow.
storyline's a little sad, though.
Yeah.
However, Herr Turk claims that he has a witness.
A witness?
A witness? How? I'm not sure
Oops.
I informed Herr Turk that I would make sure that you made recompense for the implied insult to the headmaster.
So what am I to do? Right, I will not mock the headmaster 100 times on the chalkboard?
So we did a lot of work to make sure that these voice recordings were all equalized, but some of them, for some reason, came out a little bit quiet anyway.
I'll try to remember the not part of the will not mock.
Rather than waste your time with meaningless busywork or pointless apologies for imaginary offenses, I informed the headmaster that you would be put in charge of his pet project, the Harvest Festival.
Me? I don't know the first thing about running a harvest festival.
Then I suggest you improvise something. You have a knack for getting in and out of trouble. Put that talent to good use.
That's great voice acting, that little pause before knack,
Yes.
that beat.
Good afternoon, Fraulein. I trust you will make this festival a success.
What do I do now? I guess I need to find someone else to con into taking over the festival. And find the dirty drat who ratted on me to Turk. So, where should I go next?
Okay. Well, that's the setup. There we have the setting.
Yeah, here we have the outside of the school grounds. You have the
Keep her
University
busy
itself.
so she doesn't have time to find trouble. Well, she's really
we
good
have
at
an
that.
airfield. We have a practice field for warriors and paladins. And we have some locations that will be important in future games or later in this game.
Yeah, and there's the festival grounds that we will eventually do. And we have the overlook, which is down there. So there are important locations.
First thing we must do, of course, is save the game, because even though it's a visual novel, it's also an adventure game.
I really like the artwork in this game. Thank you. We really went out of our way to get this kind of style. Yes, it's
It's a storybook, is essentially the style we
well,
went for.
it's after, I had played Dream Daddy and saw what they could get away with visually. And, of course, I played some of the Japanese style games of this nature. And the stylization that they had was what I was really going for here. And so I really, we had Al did the initial drawings, but then JP was the one that brought these things to the life and the look that this is. And I just think it's perfect for Tilly's Tale.
Whereas the game that Mary Jess has been working on doesn't have a setting, it has an up setting.
Ah, I see. And have you ever played Our Life? No, I did not actually get to see Our Life.
Our
yet.
Life.
No, I have not seen it, and I will try to keep that in mind.
Anyway, if the vote had been for Kitty, we'd be going there to the Aerodrome.
Right, if it had been
If Luella,
Muella,
we'd have gone to the practice field. But looking inside,
we have
we have some rooms you can't get to right away. But you can get to the recreation room, and that's where you
That
would...
is the library.
That's the library?
That's a library.
Oh. Where's the... here's the recreation room.
Right.
Not available during the day. And we have the exercise room.
Yes.
So I believe we're supposed to go to the library, because that's probably where you'll meet Fritz.
All right, thanks for the link. It's I see. It's a, making its bucks. Okay, interesting. So yes, this is essentially the same school layout, maybe as in the first game, as in Road to Redemption.
Okay, so the other rooms you can't get to at the moment include the courtyard, which leads to the receptionist's office.
Yes.
Tilly's bedroom, we'll be there later. Mr. Turk's office. We have the dining hall and the kitchen. And we have the infirmary. And then I guess this is supposed to represent the wine cellar.
No, that's the
This is
store.
the wine cellar.
That's the store.
Yeah, the school store is here.
And then the wine cellar attached to it. That's it. Yes.
So it's got all the same locations as in Hero U, but different emphasis. And of course the Tower Garden.
And you're at the practice room. The exercise room is down in the south in this picture. because that's the warriors' exercise room as opposed
to the rogues' exercise room
rogues.
downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
so let's go to the library.
We will go to the library. Go to the
And
library.
it lets you confirm so you don't accidentally click on the wrong.
And if you look at this, there are many of the paintings, well, at least 2 of the paintings that were in the original, perhaps not in this location, but we still see the dog that you got to help the painting
Yes.
of. that
And
you-
Hero U.
Yes, in Rogue
Best
Redemption.
part of Rogue Redemption, yes.
The school library. I don't come here much. The librarian didn't seem to appreciate the time I glued everything to his desk. His pens, his papers, and all the books.
Can't imagine why.
I don't know why he made such a fuss. Louis tries out in a few hours. That's Fritz Ferguson, my best friend. We grew up together in Spielberg Valley. I'm the reason he came to this university. There was a raffle in town for 2 free scholarships to Hero U, and I put Fritz's name in the bucket. He's a lot smarter than he thinks he is. He really belongs here. He's going to be a wizard.
Not typical for centaurs.
Hi, Fritzy.
Tilly, are you allowed to be here?
Sure. I made up to the librarian when I gave him that rare book I found. See? You can tell by the way he's glaring at me. He hasn't picked me out, has he?
Yeah.
Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about the upcoming Harvest Festival.
Now you can say something charming, or something tricksy, something desperate, or explain it. I think that with Fritz, you're probably going to try to be charming. Or we could give everyone a vote on every question.
The Harvest Festival at the school, but he needs someone to take charge of the project. So I asked myself, who is the smartest and best person to make this festival a success? I know you'll do just great at it.
Me? Tilly, I cannot run a festival.
You'd be great at it. No one but you would put in as much effort to really make that festival fantastic.
Hard workers, centaurs.
Tilly, I am terrible at dealing with people. You know that. I get all tongue-tied and stupid when I talk to strangers.
Can't imagine where this character was, based off of.
Now, it is 3 o'clock here, and you should turn on the light because
Oh,
it's
okay,
getting
because
dim.
it's getting dim. It's dim. Jim,
It's a dim day. Ah!
now it's bright.
I'm overexposed.
Yes, exactly. Okay, what were you going to say that you needed that it's afternoon?
I don't know.
I
What
don't
do you
know.
say about Fritz and
Okay.
what he's based on? What's he based on?
Oh, he's based, I know, I can relate to this really well.
Ah,
That's just because you haven't had enough practice at it. Think of all the friends you can make by running the festival.
Let's turn down his music in this room again.
turn down the music some more.
Because we want the volume of the voices. Yeah,
You are my only friend, Tilly.
I do think that
Great accent.
the talk bubbles were supposed to be lower.
Oops.
So they come from the mouth.
Hey,
I mean,
feather his
what's
hat.
Make some new
Yeah.
ones.
Tilly, if anyone can successfully
That was
run
a
a
little low.
festival, it would be
Yeah,
you.
but it's coming from
You
his
are
ear now.
great talking with people. You can talk people into almost anything.
I didn't manage to talk you into running the festival, did I?
I know you too well.
So I guess that I need to find someone else to take over the festival. Unless, of course, you'd like to do this as a really big favor to me.
I am sorry, but no. Anyone would be better at running a festival than I would.
He's just all he lacks is confidence.
The
And
dinner.
8 to 10 hours a day of practice.
To the dining hall.
Trot over.
I'll see you over there. I need to figure out what I'm going to do about this stupid festival.
Okay.
And it's
The dining hall.
mealtime.
Eating is always an adventure, and Turk watches everyone like we were all swiping food from his plate. Late as usual. Not too many people still eating. The food smells good. Some sort of stew from a far-off corner of the world, I guess.
Okay. Somebody says, does his German accent mean he is related to the centaurs from Spielberg?
Yeah!
Jawohl! His name is
Fritz Ferdsen.
because his mother married a Ferdsen.
Yes, which is horse sense.
Yes, as opposed to Ferdfedern.
Fertifaden? Was it?
Yes, which was the horse feathers.
Horse feathers,
Which was the
Which
name
wa-
of the centaurs in Spielberg.
which of course came from Marx
Horse
Brothers?
feathers? Yeah,
Yeah,
Marx
Marx
Brothers.
Brothers, horse feathers.
Yes, well, it was an expression. But it also says that both of these two characters are from Spielberg Valley. And he is indeed the son of your flirtation in Quest for Glory 1.
And I don't know if, is that who his father was?
Huh? No, that's not who his father was.
I
It was Ferdson. I mean, that's why he has a different name, that last name.
What if your hero's last name was Fredson?
You're,
Anyway, not likely.
yes,
He breeds too true.
the aside centaur society in this game, the women are the property owners. So even though in the game the father was the one that was tilling the soil, the land was actually
Owned by his wife?
his daughter.
Oh, his daughter. Oh.
Yes, who is what's her face? People, I can't remember her own.
Hilda.
Yeah, Hilda. Hilda. Yes. So
Everyone remembers that.
Fritz is Hilda's son, and
Yeah.
is actually her rather youngest son.
And Tilly is the adopted daughter of the healer.
No, the Appleberry. Yeah.
Yes, so that's why she's Tilly Appleberry. But she was an orphan that was adopted.
Well, orphan, so to speak.
From the half-fairy.
The healer was the midwife at Tilly's birth and took the child. So
Stole her away from the fairies instead of the fairies stealing away
mother,
from the humans.
No, from the mother who was out of wedlock. So therefore, the mother could
Tisk.
have a real life, and the healer actually has a daughter. So adopted daughter, but a daughter for all her life. So therefore, the healer is Tilly's mother for all.
And I guess she was just too young to be in the hut when we were playing Heroes Quest.
Tilly is younger than Heroes Quest, Corey.
Yes.
Okay, so where should I sit? I usually join Fritz at the table. He eats more than anyone else I know. I guess it takes a lot of food to feed that horse body of his.
Or mine.
Amelia Appleberry still tells tales of the hero jerk that brought a dispel potion off her and then swiped a pair of healing potions. Yeah,
And that she'd never let in again.
Yes.
If you, in fact, swipe the pair of healing potions before you buy the Dispel Potion, you're out of luck.
But Amelia
Who I
did
wanna
have
talk to right now.
one of her first kisses.
That's true.
Yes, and Hero certainly got his first kiss in the game, yes.
It was romantic.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you right now. Okay, you can sit with Fritz or by yourself. Well, we're doing Fritz's games. Let's sit with Fritz.
Fritz is my best bud. We grew up together. I'll talk to him. Hi, Fritz. Fancy meeting you here.
No,
No?
No what?
I'm not going to let you talk me into running the Harvest Festival.
Why, what made you think I was going to talk about that? We could admit it, but no, that's not her. We could try to talk him into running the festival anyway. We can demand it. Let's try to make him feel guilty.
Okay. I won't say another word about it to you. I mean, who cares if I get expelled? Who cares if the whole festival is a big sloppy mess and nobody has a good time? I certainly won't care. I won't even be at Hero U anymore. Turk will see to that.
I know you better than that, Tilly. You won't give Mr. Turk the satisfaction of expelling you. You just have to make up your mind that you're going to run the festival and then do the best you can. I have confidence in you, Tilly. You can do this.
I wish I was as sure as you are.
Dinner time is over. Clean up your areas, take your dishes to the kitchen, and get out now! Appleberry, I want to talk with you. Everyone else, dismissed!
I usually go with the obsequious, but what should I go with?
I don't know, sarcastic.
It's saying sarcastic.
Mr. Turk, it's so nice to see your cheery face.
Don't try to flatter me. I know you deliberately disrespected the headmaster by interrupting his speech the other day. If it were up to me, I'd have you expelled for insubordination right now.
Slackers! Exactly. You
Why?
slacker.
I didn't break any of the school rules.
So where's this all coming from? Is this is not fully an adventure game in the usual sense of adventure game. We deliberately did not want to have the little characters walking around and so on, because those use up just an enormous amount of budget for animating them and so on. And we wanted to keep it kind of the essence of storytelling. So what it really is a interactive visual novel. You're making choices for the direction and the style of how the dialogue is going to go. But other than that, you're basically playing through a book.
Yeah. And of course, Turk was in Road to Redemption. In terms of a timeline,
This happens first.
this happens before Road to Redemption. This is a prelude, and already Turk can't stand the road class. For what reason? I mean,
Maybe Tilly making him look like a fool
could
didn't
be
hurt.
didn't hurt. Yes, and so therefore we're coming into Road to Redemption with this attitude.
Although I think it was kind of predisposed as attitude. Anyway,
Well,
Tilly didn't break any school rules.
Only because no one thought we needed to write the rules about not mocking your instructors and headmaster. Believe you me, I'm going to record all the unwritten rules you've broken since you got here. I'll make sure they are written so we can properly punish them the next time you decide to break them.
Don't worry, Mr. Turk. I never break the same rule twice.
A good rule for a rogue.
I'll see that you don't get away with anything from now on. The upcoming Hero U Harvest Festival had better make the headmaster proud, or else you will be expelled. I'm quite looking forward to it.
There. Mr. Turk does have a happy expression sometimes. Some things make him happy.
Now, get a mop and swab the floor before you leave. People eat here like they should be in a barn.
Now, where should I go?
Now, that, of course, is a very slightly veiled insult to Fritz,
Yes.
the centaur.
Yeah.
So he is racist as well, just to go along with all of his
Speciest.
other
Speciest.
speciest.
Yes.
To go along with all of his other wonderful
that
attributes.
grin, yes, that grin. All right, where do we go to now? All right, so we'll load the game, and we have a choice of places.
We can go to the recreation room or the...
The exercise room or the library.
Wait, can you go back to the library? No, can't go back to the
Okay,
library.
not yet. No, that's right.
How do we get to the outside?
You can't because it's
Oh, it's nighttime. You
it's
can only do it
nighttime.
inside.
You can't go outside it.
We can save in case we mess it up.
Okay. Fortunately,
You really-
these are the easier to follow the whole
I
time.
think we go to the
we
recreation
go
room.
to the rec room.
I hope people are playing games in the rec room now.
Let's go there and find out.
This place looks deserted. I thought there would be at least a few people hanging out here. Where's the music coming from? Oh, there's a musician playing a song over by the fireplace. I've never heard anything quite like it, but I like it. Hi there.
You don't need to lose it. Don't fund it that much. Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Nods.
I'm Tilly Appleberry, disbarred bard.
Sitari.
Let me guess, you're a bard.
A shy one.
Aren't bards supposed to be performing before adoring audiences rather than all alone in deserted rooms? Well, it just so happens that there is a harvest festival coming up, and you can be the star.
Again, we have a charming. We go charming, but
Yes.
just before we do, Sitari is clearly
A kata.
a kata, and it's clearly a kata from the
Shapiro here.
yeah, the Shapirian variety of kata. We will see
Ah,
other
you can tell by the
varieties of kata in the games eventually, but right now we have this.
But is he related to
Not directly. He's a cousin.
his cousin?
They're all cousins.
Large families.
Large families, yes.
You see,
If
the
I were me.
headmaster needs someone to organize and set up the festival. This sounds like a perfect job for a bard. You would be on center stage, and everyone would be able to listen to how beautifully you play.
No.
Why not? Don't you think that the festival is a perfect place for bards? Then what's wrong with the idea of you running the festival?
I am not good enough.
He doesn't practice 8 to 10 hours a day to exclude everything else. Except actually he does.
He does. Yes, this is.
You sounded great when I came in here.
The maestro says that my instrument does not sound harmonious with other instruments.
It's an ethnic instrument.
Yes.
And the maestro is about as speciesist as Turk.
He also says that I am not a good performer.
You sounded great when I came in here. I think you're a fine performer.
Maestro Lorenzo is correct. My voice is too soft, and I do not speak well with
Looks like he
strangers.
needs a hug. I agree.
Hey, furry hugs.
Yes. He looks like
I
he
am
needs
a
a.
musician, but I am not a bard.
Yet.
Well, I think you have a nice voice. Besides, I'm a stranger, and you were speaking just fine.
It's curfew time. Everyone should be in their rooms by now. Appleberry, I will be watching you closely. Your demerits are adding up. Now, go!
Maestro needs to have
My
someone stuff a
bedroom.
rancid
It's
fish
my
in his
home
boots.
away from home.
Perhaps, but we haven't met him directly. We only have him Satari's viewpoint on him.
Don't worry, it doesn't.
So her bedroom has a lovely wreath, handmade no doubt, hanging oil lamp, her books. Is that a key?
Yes, it's a key. It's a lock.
Ah, a lock
It's a
to practice
lock,
on,
yes.
of course. And her pen. She's got some things from her science class, if she's taking that.
I love the happy faces of the stuffed bunny in the Tilly's room. I know, isn't this lovely? Looks like Peter Rabbit there on the bed. Tilly's got to have at least 65 demerits by now, right? Probably. Yes.
Probably.
Yes, and the sheep is cute too. I know.
Tilly's goal, if you get
adorable.
expelled at 100 demerits, is to get to 99.
Yes.
And then keep it there.
Yes, exactly.
Because
She'll definitely try Turk to his extreme.
she'll be very disappointed if she
gets anything
gets in
less
trouble
than
over
90.
over not having done anything to get in trouble over.
Yeah, you're correct. Yes,
The sheep is cute. Yes, the sheep on the shelf.
yes. I think this is an adorable room. Yes.
JP put this together from Lori's notes,
I don't usually spend a lot of time here. Places to go, things to do.
which are not nearly that detailed. So it's really all JP.
Just because it's after curfew doesn't mean I have to go to bed. It just means that I may need to be a little sneaky if I want to go somewhere.
An important lesson that Sean has to learn in Road Redemption.
I don't want Turk to catch me up after hours. So, what should I do now?
Okay, we can study the student handbook, practice her rogue skills, study her lessons, or take care of herself.
All right. We will leave that one to you because that could be anything. Let you answer. Somebody
That's
out
what I
there
have to-
give us an answer. The first one who answers will be the choice. Yes. So we're defining Tilly's behavior here in the game.
It's a typing poll.
Yeah.
How quickly can you choose?
But yes, we will not have this. The interaction for a fails game is slightly
Okay, practice skills.
Fine, we got an answer, and that will win. Fine.
I'll just sneak down to
Is
the
she gonna be a
Disbarred
good
Bards
little
practice
student?
area and Locke's room. I can work on improving my abilities for a while before bedtime.
Okay, and she did, and then she goes to bed.
They're cute elvish ears, have fairy ears.
Another day, another dull, disbarred bard lecture from Master von Erwald.
Today, we shall speak of a very important survival skill to develop. Your charm.
Ah,
The lesson is called How to Spin Friends and Influence Enemies.
so when we're putting together Hero U, Lori came up with the idea that usually when you see a thief character in D&D or RPG. The only important thing is their dexterity/agility. It's all about physical skills. Laurie said, well, if you really want to be a rogue, con man is a good class of that. So if you're especially charming, then you can be a successful rogue. If you're especially intelligent, then you become a Wall Street rogue or a politician. And that your physical skills are really, really secondary.
Yes.
And your moxie.
I, of course, spent most of the class doodling.
There's a kata musician, shyer than Fritz. Plays the tanbour. Okay, I didn't know that was called a tanbour.
Fallout games have great uses for the speech skill. Yeah, we didn't nearly do enough with.
Yeah, we haven't played Fallout.
Do enough with speech and communications in our games.
Yes.
We did try it, but we didn't go with it. All right, so
Fallout
you can
series
finish
was
reading
on sale on Humble. Yeah. I could have gotten it cheaply.
Yeah. Cat musician.
Yes. Satari came to Hiroyu from Caligari. He's studying to be a bard using the traditional instruments of Shapir.
Fräulein Appleberry.
He's a non-disbarred bard.
Oh, yes?
I asked you to give the class another example of how to positively influence people.
Okay. Well, we're going with charming, so we'll
Going with charming all game? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think the best way to get people to do things for you is to get to know them and what they want. Most folks like to talk over their troubles. My mom is a healer, and half the healing she does is just listening to people.
Very like the witches in Discworld.
Yeah, definitely.
Headology.
If people think you really want to help them, they are more likely to help you.
Very wise, Fraulein.
Huh. Maybe I should follow my own advice.
There we go.
Very good. There'll be a test on your lessons and skills in 3 days' time. I trust you will all be prepared to do your best. Dismissed.
Okay, where should I go now?
Okay, so choices have been made, and they will have effects throughout the game.
But again, they're following a line, so we have to
Go back into the castle. Have to go back into the library, don't we?
Yes, the library. It's going to be easy. I'm wondering how the witch subset of the wizard class works in the world of Gloriana.
That would freeze a Gorgon in her tracks.
Well, there's the wizards of this of the world of Gloriana are really by the rules, ritual, and everything is. Words are important. They must be precise. Everything is a very precise learning experience. And that isn't how all the magic works in here. And clearly the witch class would certainly work. And they are not a wizard. Their magic is totally different.
Now, here's the librarian giving her a look that would freeze a Gorgon in her tracks. Well, how did that work traditionally? It was by holding up a mirror to the Gorgon. So evidently the librarian has a reflective look on his face.
Yeah, okay. We need a witch game. We need a lot of games. I was reading through my notes on the Paladin game, I think it was, and I really said, oh, that sounds great. I love the characters I've got for the game. I mean, now if only I had, was able to keep going with this forever and ever.
Our first games for Sierra were all done in less than a year. And then we got up to Quest for Glory 4 that took about, Quest for Glory 5 rather. It took about 4 years. And nowadays they take about 5 years each.
Yeah, it's pulling teeth.
We'll be up to 10 years a game pretty soon.
Really.
But if we live to be 200, we can do lots of games.
Yes, and we'll have that witch game and honestly the detective game.
Sounds great.
We already referenced the one detective in the game, which was the painting in Road to Redemption of a dog that was sent in. One of our followers that actually supported the Kickstarter sent in a picture of his dog, and JP...
A dog and a deer stalker.
Yes, painted it as a dog and a deer stalker, so that is definitely a character we would have in the game if we do the detective thing.
Which, for those who don't know all the details, makes it a Sherlock Holmes reference.
Yeah, well.
Good thing I'm immune to withering stares. Otherwise, after all the dirty looks the townspeople have given me over the years, I'd be a statue in the center of Spielberg.
Toby from Sherlock Holmes.
Yes.
Yes, or from
Toby was one of our
the
favorites.
Great Mouse Detective.
Here today.
Yes.
Just head in a book as usual.
The Great Mouse Detective.
Hiya, Fritzy. Happy to see me?
Oh, we have a little Oompa music going.
Yes, we do. That's his theme. Oompa.
Please keep your voice down. I do not wish to be banned from this library.
Okie dokie. I'll try to be less noisy. So how was magic class today?
This was great. I am learning so much.
So, Fritz, remember the time we went to see the Spiegel Sea?
The Spiegelsee.
Basil of Baker Street and Dr. Dawson.
And this goes right along with the librarian's reflective look because it's the Mirror Sea.
That's true. They're back to reflections, yes.
Mirror Lake.
How did I forget? You fell in the lake.
Radigan.
And you jumped in to save me.
We came back to our home soaked, and I was ill for a week afterwards.
He's got my Constitution, yes.
I was fine. It helps to have a healer for a mama. Anyway, I need you to rescue me again now.
Let's see, use guile or guilt to get Fritz to run the Harvest Festival?
tried
or
guilt
just
last
discuss
time.
it? So let's just discuss it. Or do you want to use guile?
Let's try Guile.
Try guile. Try to trick him into
You've
it.
always got me out of scraps in the past. I'm going to be kicked out of Hero U if you don't help. I really need you to take over running the Harvest Festival for me. I know you have the brains and the skills to make it a success.
Gee, I am sorry. I cannot even run a fruit stand, let alone a harvest festival.
Reference back to Spielberg.
Fruit stand in Spielberg.
Yes.
And Tilly, of course, nothing if not persistent, so, you know.
You are the leader. You are the one with all the great ideas and plans. You are the one who can talk total strangers into doing things for you out of the blue.
But not her friends.
You would run the Harvest Festival far better than I. I would only make the situation even worse. I would likely just get both of us expelled from Hero University. I need to go now. We can talk about this later.
Yeah, you can bet we'll talk about this later.
All right.
One track mind. Yeah.
Another day, another
Up the yummy meal. All right, we have choice this time.
Who do I want to talk to right now?
You can sit with Satari, or Fritz, or by herself.
Yeah. Tilly needs to recruit all her friends, acquaintances, and then delegate. Yes, that would be wise. But she's got to recruit them first, and her approach so far has not been ideal.
Yeah, unfortunately, friends can see right through you. So she can't get away with anything with her good friend.
Yep.
So
Would you like me to get you a drink?
Now you can get me some water. Yeah.
Okay, water.
Yep. The question is, what should we do here? Should we sit with Fritz again, or should we learn more about Satari? And Bellatar says Satari, and we know, of course, that Mouse would say Satari. So let's find out more about Satari.
Hi there, Satari.
Greetings.
Mind if I join you?
I would be most honored.
So, are you
Go.
from around here?
Oh, this is a cool cup.
Yep.
It's got horses.
Yes, it's horses. You're of the horse, after all. Befriend them, and then ask them to organize. That's a, yes, yeah, very good.
Indeed. My family has a small tea house in Caligari. They have saved up all their money for many years to send me to this university.
They must be really proud of you. Aren't you happy to be here?
It is very nice to be here, but I do not deserve to be here.
Wait, why not? You're...
Stop chattering. Dinner time is over. Clean up and go. Appleberry! I want to speak with you. I've got my eyes on you, Appleberry.
Sarcastic?
Yeah.
I didn't know you cared.
What? No! I mean, I'm watching your every move.
See, there's true romance. romancing the Turk.
And I'll be
Make the
watching
slightest
you.
infraction of the rules, I'll know it.
I'll be watching you.
Every move you make, every step you take.
It only takes 100 demerits to have you expelled. I'm counting every one of them.
It's good to know that I demerit your attention.
Now clean up and get out of here.
See, she's in love with Turk.
The stalker
Where
son.
should I go?
Yes. Turk the jerk in everyone's faces again. Let's see. Brainiac says, the way that occurred to me the first time I heard the premise was to convince everyone to take on a specific portion of the festival, basically delegating everything, but Tilly effectively being the coordinator, so still technically in charge.
Which probably should have been an option.
She would have loved to have been able to do that, but this was supposed to be a simple game with a simple path line through it, so you could only actually really deal with, a couple people at a time.
And that way you can come back and play it again with
Yes.
another character.
But
Or two other characters.
it didn't work out that very well. It's not as simple as I hoped it would be.
I guess we don't really need to save.
No, we don't really. We're going
And
to
then we're
the
going to the,
rec room.
see, Samuro Satori.
Huh, still not a lot of people here. What, is everyone too busy around here to get together and relax?
Pretty much, it's
Sure
school.
seems like it. I mean, Satari's here, but all he seems to be doing is practicing his music.
That's
What
the
fun
thing.
is that? Hey, Satari, how's it going? So, are you still practicing your music? It sounds great.
Because
You know,
Reminds
you
me of
can
Lawrence
be a
of Arabia.
bodyguard someday.
Yeah.
You just need to be more outgoing. Say things. So what's stopping you?
I never know what to say.
Well then, you need something to talk about.
like a harvest festival. Convince, encourage, charm, or talk to Satori about his music. Should we stay with charm?
Yeah. If you want to
You've got a
find the
lovely
others, you
voice,
can play
and
it
you play
yourself.
really well.
Be complimentary.
You need to let more people know how good you are. You can't let anyone stop you from becoming a bard. Not even you.
That's a great line. Good advice to all of us. Don't be, don't
Stop yourself from doing what you really
yes,
want to do.
Yes. He needs to get in touch with his inner feline. Cats always know what to say. Yeah, well, yes, he does.
Well,
So the best way to let people know you are a bard is by running the Harvest Festival. You'll be able to show off your speaking and music skills. Everyone will love you.
period missing.
You'll be a star bard.
Don't know why your expression's that bad.
Yeah, no, keep doing that.
Yeah, I know.
I cannot.
It's perfect for his expression to be
Yeah,
there.
I know.
I wonder if
I'm
it's a
not
bug.
sure.
Why not? The festival is a perfect place for a bard.
Yes, the bards would love the festival. This is another reason why the maestro says that I shall never be a bard. When I try to speak in class or to other people, no one listens to me.
Needs the warrior class to learn how to be a leader. Redworks Gaming has been playing too much Helldrivers. Paraphrased. If you ever feel doubt, shout for democracy and charge right in.
He definitely needs to learn how to shout. Yeah.
My voice is soft, and my manner gentle. I do not wish to interrupt other speakers. I am a good listener. I am a very bad speaker.
I think that being a good listener is the most important part of being a...
You are a
Good
great
speaker.
speaker. Your voice is...
You two, it's curfew time. Out of here. Now. I'll be watching you, Appleberry.
You said so.
Mr. Turk does not seem to like you very much.
Yeah, that's the understatement of the year.
Okay.
Back to bedroom.
I don't know
For
why
Super
Turk is
Earth.
always out to get me. I mean, sure, I did put itching powder on his office chair, but Turk didn't know that.
Probably guess the specs, though.
Well, as long as I'm here, I might as well find something interesting to do besides go to sleep.
Dirk doesn't seem to like much, period.
Let's study the student handbook and see what it looks like.
No. Well, we can
I don't think it actually takes time. I think you can go and do
You
other
think
things.
so? All right, try it.
I think we'll find out.
You get to see the other people that you could.
Now, this big blank page here is because this game is reactive. As you meet more people, you'll get more pictures in. But we focused, Rodrigo's in there because he's our principal competitor, but hasn't really done anything with him.
Okay. It says, yes, study their lessons. We still have the stats there. We took out the stats.
Tilly's backstory.
You were going to have stats in the game.
They were going to have an effect on, and then we decided that was just too much of a complexity.
Yeah.
Didn't really add to it.
Simplified as we went along. But the stats are still there.
Faculty and staff.
Of two you know.
Master Gerhard Mortimer Turk. Here's your schedule so far. Morning with Gerhard. Afternoon with Fritz. Dinner time, once with Fritz and once with Satori. And evening, twice with Satori.
I still remember how often Turk the Jerk hit on me on the various stream games.
Oh, here we have the money symbol and a heart.
These are our supporters. And so, various people.
Christopher says, the Coles have kidnapped me. Please call the AG and get me out of this crazy place.
Laura Ketty loves the inside jokes. Love to be part of one day. Yeah.
So several of these gentlemen following us, well, of course, that we knew about from the School for Heroes days.
The kobold is actually Roberta Vaughn's brother.
Ah. Or kobold?
Keep on. From the kobold.
From the kobold.
Yeah.
Kobold Underlord.
Yep. So, yes, we know many of these people. Darla, of course, has been our backer for so long.
She's been so loyal to us.
Mm-hmm. All right, so they said study the lessons. So we will continue
Maybe
to.
I'll actually learn something if I study.
Well, we want to be good at the test.
Doesn't go into any detail.
No.
Doesn't need to.
We didn't need to. A Tanuki, yes. There is a Tanuki. And he was in...
Another day,
Another
another
redemption.
Yes. Well, yes.
2 places.
And so, the trickster archetype breaks the rules of society and convention. Some of you are naturally accomplished tricksters already. Others need a little more finesse. For example, Fraulein Tilly.
Huh? What?
Huh? What?
I suggest you use your classroom time for learning rather than for napping.
That's the problem with staying up all night studying your lessons.
Tricksters are much like rogues. They use trickery and cleverness to achieve their goals. Speaking of goals, I remind you that there will be a test of your knowledge and skills in 2 days. I trust that doing well on that test will be your primary goal. Schönen Tag.
That's interesting. I saw a little flash of white along the bottom. I'm looking for it now, and it's, of course,
I
not
guess I
coming
should
up again.
decide where I should go next.
Guess
Yes,
it was when,
all of these lessons are carefully planned out. You know, every day there's a new lesson. And we'll have an agenda for every day. All right, so back to the inside the castle. Those are all the things we're not.
All the things we're not going to go to.
But you can always do so at home by yourself. Yes. Look over the festival grounds. Well, I don't think there is an option for that in this game. There certainly is.
Not yet.
Feos.
Later in the game there is.
Okay, yeah, but it's not an immediate thing.
Let's go see if we can find Fritz in the library where he spends most of his time.
At least during the afternoon.
I waved to the librarian, but he just pointedly ignored me. I'll have to think of something to do for the poor guy. Clearly, he needs a little excitement in his life.
She specializes in
Fritz is
excitement.
his favorite spot, doing his favorite thing.
Which is reading, of course.
Itchy power on his
I
chair.
read Fritz every book I could find. Didn't matter whether the book was about faraway places or dead guys.
Tilly never breaks the same rule twice.
Yep, it's important.
Fritz would read anything. Of course, in Spielberg, that meant maybe 20 books or so. Books aren't too popular back home.
And this is, of course, self-referential for Lori. Who
my
Reads
family,
voraciously.
my brother and mother would read everything. I was more picky, but they read everything, and they both read at the rate I do, which meant that we read a book a day. So therefore, we go through an awful lot of books if you read like that.
Had an entire bedroom at home filled with books, and then the bookshelf in the bathroom, and the game books over in the other bedroom. So
And in the hallway.
in
So,
the
yeah.
hallway. Oh, the hallway, yes.
Given the number of library cards I have in my wallet, they cover one full side. I think Fritz and I would be fairly simpatico, yes.
Many of us fans.
This library has more books than Spielberg has trees.
It is an impressive library.
Hi, Fritz. What you read?
I'm reading a series of essays about the physical manifestation of ritualistic thaumaturgy.
Say that 3 times fast. Physical manifestation of ritualistic thaumaturgy.
Riveting stuff.
I can't
I'm
even do it
sure.
once.
Everybody
So
feels
remember the time we went to see the dryad about a magic seed?
Yes, it was the time we needed to replace your mama's dispel potion.
Seeing the dryad was magical, wasn't it?
She was the most wondrous thing I had ever seen.
So again, all these references back to Quest for Glory. I mean, yes,
Hero U.
Hero U.
No, Hero's Quest.
Hero's Quest, whatever game that was. Yeah.
And again, I remember planting all those spore-spitting Spiria seeds just to get the magical acorn from her.
Hey, those were special too. It took us forever to catch them. Speaking of magical,
So yes, the whole point was the whole Fritz and Tilly story was really about remembering what was going on in Hero U and all
Hero's
the
Quest.
events that Heroes
one.
Quest, that one, the first one, such that you can feel like you know these stories and you're a part of them. All right.
Talk about why Tilly is the wrong person for the job. Talk about how special Fritz is. Or talk about making the Harvest Festival magical. I think that sounds
That's
pretty
our
interesting.
charm route, yeah.
remember the harvest festivals back home?
Yes, my entire family would work from dawn to dusk, harvesting everything to bring to them.
You were always so tired at the festival, you'd fall asleep on your feet and miss the fun. Besides, the Spielberg festivals were kind of dull. Just a lot of eating and drinking and watching folks dance to the music.
Some of us could use a dull life like that.
I'll bet the Harvest Festival at Hero U will be dull too. Unless, of course, you are in charge. You can use all your spells to make the festival magical.
Tilly,
I know. You think you can't run the Harvest Festival, but you can. You can do
Oktoberfest, yeah.
anything. You're magical, remember?
Tilly, if anyone could make the Harvest Festival magical, it would be you. You make everything you do magical.
Oh, what a sweet thing to say.
I need to rush off to the dining hall.
See ya!
Not just the books in my case. I check out a lot of discs and games too, yes. Does Fritz have a crush on Tilly? They are the best friends. There is no doubt about it. The best of friends. They
Yep.
love each other as brother and sister, they wouldn't, and they did everything together. So,
What happened at dinner?
I guess there wasn't a script for it.
Yeah, we run out of scripts.
Dinner is inconsistent, so therefore, where do we go now?
It's probably because you've already talked to Fritz and you've talked to Satari, and there was only one dinner event for
Perhaps there should have been more, but yes, this was inconsistent with that.
each. Let's go to the rec room.
There's nothing sadder than an empty recreation room. Other than a great musician playing without an audience, Satari is all by himself as usual. He clearly needs me to liven up his evening. Hi, Satari. So, do all katas make great music, or just you do? I'm just kidding with you.
Ha ha ha. A few little cat puns.
What's the matter? Kata got your tongue?
Sorry, I am not good at witty conversations.
It's easy to be witty if you practice puns ahead of time. I've been waiting all day to pontificate on my catalog of kata calls.
Yes, we used to work out all the tree puns and such in advance.
You too can be as witty as I, but I can never be as kitty as you.
Ah. Both of them can be witty, but only one of them can be kitty.
Yes. Perhaps I should practice my puns.
Shouldn't that be perhaps?
It is just that puns are foreign to my nature.
That's relevant.
See? You are clever. You just need to think of conversation as another form of music.
And again, this is wonderful voice acting, just getting the nuance and the intonation. Does Fritz have a crush on Tilly?
I said,
She might have a crush on him. I'm not
I
sure.
said, brother and sister. They're as close as you can get, and still be friends.
You know, incestuous
And
best when you
maybe-
keep it all in the family.
No.
No.
And besides, I mean, she's closer. She is family to him. She is more closer than any of his relatives because
He doesn't get along
He
too well.
doesn't-
His relatives are all, talk about farming and stuff. And he
Yes.
talks about thaumaturgic.
yeah, he would rather read than mind the farm. So he wasn't fitting in with the rest of his family that are all doers. He's the thinker of the family.
Ah, so sometimes we speak in harmony and sometimes in counterpoint as we improvise a melody of thoughts and words.
Too cerebral for his family, yes.
That's pretty clever.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
That is music to my ears.
He's trying out his puns. Charm him still?
Yeah.
You really are clever, and you speak well too. You just need to prove it to your teacher. Once you get your teacher to really listen to you, he'll realize that you are more than a musician. You are a bard. And what better way to prove that you are a bard than by running the Harvest Festival? You can show all the naysayers around you how good a bard you can be.
I am so sorry, but I must say no.
It's the perfect way to prove that you are a true bard.
She'd said perfect.
Yes, it would be, if I were a true bard.
But you're a fine musician.
Yes, I can play my timbre very well, but I am not yet a bard. You have shown me that truth.
Ah. She puns better than he does.
What? No, you are...
Go to your rooms. It's curfew time.
Sure thing, boss. I'll go straight to my room, sir.
Appleberry, what game are you trying to play?
Who, me?
Enough! Go! And no back talk!
Yes, even when you're perfectly,
Well, another day has gone by and I haven't convinced anyone else to take over the Harvest Festival. Good thing I still have more than a
flash
week
again.
to con someone
No,
into
I'm not
it.
sure what that flash is. It keeps flashing.
Then
out.
there's that rogue test coming up in 2 days. The master's tests are tough. But I'll get through them, one way or another.
Gotta get you.
So it's just after 10 at night. What should I do before I go to bed?
Or, in my case, we'll stay up till 1
Yeah.
every night.
Yeah. All right. We definitely want to study.
You gotta go back to practice?
Yeah, we could do that. We could shift off each time.
I
Alternate
probably
between.
need to bring my trap disarming skills up to snuff before the rogue test. If I blew that test, I'd really blow it.
That's because they have
Big
bomb traps.
Bomb traps, yes. Yeah. Oh, if Tilly spent the time trying to convince someone else to run the Harvest Festival, actually working on organizing it, she'd be that much further ahead in it.
an
Yeah.
important lesson.
Yes. An important
We should
lesson
all learn.
that you should tell her, yes.
We're all very good at procrastinating, actually getting stuff done.
Another
It just takes
long,
doing it.
dull discussion about rogue skills.
And so, your rogue toolkit should always include lockpicks, oil, chalk, and a means to disarm traps. You should bring your kit with you to class tomorrow for the test. You will need it.
Good thing I've been practicing.
Wait, does this mean that the day after the test will be a free day?
Indeed, Fraulein. You will all have a day away from this class afterwards.
Yay! I hereby declare the day after the test to be Beach Day. We should all go relax at the seashore for free day.
Good plan.
Your enthusiasm is commendable. However, I would prefer it to be focused upon rogue-related subjects.
What could be more roguelike than distracting and derailing a conversation on tests into a conversation on beaches?
I stand corrected, Fraulein. Despite this distraction, I expect all of you to do well on the test. Dismissed.
Beach Day will be so much fun. if I can get other people to join in.
And might as well save again, because why not? Same choices outside. And inside. We could go to the game room during the day now, but
No, I'd better not.
but that would be a different character than
Yes,
Fritz.
it would.
Library.
I tried talking to the librarian when I first came here, but he clearly preferred to read his book than chat. I still don't know how he found out that I was the one who used the GUI on his desk. He made me dust bookshelves for a week afterwards. But the librarian didn't tell Turk or the master, so he's alright in my book. Ah, there's Fritz. Same place, different book. Hi there, what you working on?
I am still working on the Crier Familiarum ritual to create a spirit familiar. It is supposed to represent my spirit animal. Unfortunately, I have no idea what a spirit animal even is.
Did you talk to your professor about it?
Professor Sylvia said that a spirit familiar is a magical construct that combines aspects of my soul, my thoughts, and my dreams.
You don't need to worry, Fritz. You'll get this.
But if I do not cast a spell correctly, I might ruin the ritual.
Oh no!
So what's the worst that can happen if you ruin a ritual? You open a gate to the netherworld and unleash a plague of dark ones to devastate the world?
Sounds bad. Evokes RS like a Patronus?
Yeah.
Yes, Patronus is J.K. Rowling's version of a familiar.
Not really.
So, not really, though, no.
it's a very different thing.
It's
I don't know of a Patronus. That was
Yeah.
pretty original for me.
Yeah.
All right, going the right way. Got to take a call. Well, okay, fine.
Bye, Mary. Just
Yes,
mouse.
but it is more likely that I will just fail magic class.
Okay, well, just don't screw up the ritual then.
Oh, there we go.
Look, you've already memorized every detail of the spell and gathered every component, haven't you?
Yes, of course I did.
Then why are you so worried?
This ritual is not like solving a math problem or making a dispel potion out of the proper ingredients. The ritual needs to be a unique magical spell that only I can cast. And it requires the use of wild magic.
Like Oscar Wilde?
What makes magic wild?
Wild magic is a sort of magic that fairy folk use. It is unrestrained by the boundaries of wizardry.
Oh, I know about that.
Whenever you cast a wild magic spell, you will never get the same result. The magic does what it will do.
Ah, that was the line from Peter Beagle's Last Unicorn.
Yes, exactly. Like elemental
Magic,
magic.
do what you do will.
No, elemental magic is definitely something that goes a different route.
Yeah, elemental magic is very constrained. It's all
Yes.
about using the particular elements and their signatures.
Yes, and understanding
The nature of
fire and water and that. That's very much like, you would find in the Arabian Nights, that school of magic. But wild magic is definitely fey and wild and crazy. And I didn't remember this at all. I mean,
I didn't either.
gee, thank you, Fritz.
Magic, do what you will.
Definitely not scientific. It's all about replicability, yes.
And this is not.
This is not, yes. Well, it's a little more controlled in the next iteration of the game, because in Ifeo's adventures, you will definitely do cast a familiar spell, a ritual for find familiar.
And it may be because the nature of Fritz is a centaur, that he's in tune with nature, and that the instructor, Sylvia, got him to do.
Something with a little more
Something.
wall. Yes, it's
Little more
definitely, since these have to be customized to yourself, because they're a very personal spell.
Whereas
so this is Fritz's version.
Whereas Feo is very intense and
Studious
and so on, so he has the more organized and constrained magic.
Yes.
Sounds like my kind of magic.
There
It
we
is.
go.
Yes, you are very much like wild magic.
Well then, if you can get along with me, you'll clearly be able to get along with wild magic.
I hope so.
You've clearly worked hard on this spell. Too hard.
Now relax and let it just come to you.
I hereby declare our next day off from classes to be Beach Day. You can take time away from your lessons to join me on the seashore.
I intended to spend the day working on my Crier Familiarum ritual.
Which would involve a lot of fretting and second-guessing yourself, wouldn't you?
Yes.
You need Beach Day more than I do. Come on, Fritz. Join me for some summer fun and sun. Oh, summer bell. Last one to the dining hall is a rotten egg.
Which is not a good thing to have in a dining hall.
No.
Obviously, this spell alone is not enough to be an archmage like Fenris and his familiar Erasmus.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, it takes a lifetime of learning to become an archmage.
I cannot run around
You
here.
don't just...
Mr. Turk will not.
You're not born an archmage.
And that's why I have a chance to beat you in a race. I don't care if Turk catches me. Bye-bye.
Interesting capitalization there,
Culinary
Lori always
adventure
likes.
of flavors.
Culinary adventure of flavors.
Who do I want to talk to right now?
All right, I think it's time to go back with Fritz again. Isn't it because he got more votes than Satari?
Could be.
Hi, Fritz. Long time no see.
This looks like it's repeating.
We spoke to one another just a short while ago.
But you're the centaur of my world.
No, this is all new.
All right, fine.
And speaking of time, I can't wait for Beach Day. We can have fun together. It'll be just like back home.
Talk about making friends, returning Spielberg, or Hero U. Making friends?
Sure.
I'm trying to get as many people as possible to join us for Beach Day. Think of all the new friends you're going to make.
I am not good at making friends.
Don't worry, I've already made them for you. We'll have a great time together.
Dinner time is over. Clean up your messes and leave the dining hall.
Just imagine Tilly introducing Satari and Fritz. Say something silly to Turk.
Not only did I already clean my place, I even licked it thoroughly, just to make sure.
What kind of nonsense are you talking, Appleberry? Honestly, how you got into this school in the first place is beyond me.
Skill. Pure skill.
If I have anything
And
to
won
say
lottery.
about it, it won't be for much longer.
Yes.
I was joking, Mr. Turk. But I have already cleaned up, as you can see.
And I say again,
Good line.
you are excused, Appleberry. And in the future, try to control your frivolous inclinations.
Thanks, Mr. Turk. Fritz, I'll talk to you later, okay?
I look forward to it, Tilly.
Now, where should I go?
The same could be said for Turk. Who in their right mind would hire someone as thoroughly unpleasant as he? Well, all right. The rationale behind Turk is the Turk is not only obsequious to the proper authorities, but he's also well organized, and he does keep records, and he does, seem on the surface to be the kind of person to put in charge of things.
A good administrator, especially for the
Yes.
the famous explorer who has no inclinations to manage anything.
Right. So the headmaster, yes, this presumes the headmaster is in his right mind. That's that's another point.
Yes, the headmaster wants to stay and write his best-selling pamphlets and be famous without having to work for it.
Yes, indeed. All
Delegate,
right.
delegate, delegate.
And some of the hires that the headmaster makes are a little sus. So therefore, you have to ask, why do we have these teachers? Why do we have these things? Yes, yes. There we go. This was.
Which one was held?
This one was, and likes ass kissers, obviously. Yes, he
So you can
does.
say that, but we won't post it.
Huh? We'll allow it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Uh-oh, it killed our game.
Yep.
Yes.
That's what you get for using obscenity.
Yes. But yeah.
We could actually. This is not like running West for Glory on Steam, as we
Yes.
actually can come back to the webcam occasionally.
What do
Hi,
you
everyone.
know? We are here still. Yes. All right.
And the game needs to be brought up each time.
But at least it keeps it. So it's a friendly game.
All right, so we see whether Saptari's still in the rec
Yes,
room.
we should do our
One of these
Satari
days,
thing.
somebody
We
else
got
is going to come and surprise
5
us there.
minutes.
We have 5 minutes and 30.
No, I'm gonna do some stuff. So, harmless southern fragmentation bug. Squish it and move
This
on.
place is practically deserted again. Just Satari, practicing music by the fire. This place is made for playing games, but all Satari plays is music. I should do something about that.
Like, learn how to play
Hi,
music with him?
Satari. What's new with you?
Missing voice line. The words you spoke of yesterday. Oh, no, it isn't. The words you spoke of yesterday, words of wisdom, strong and true, have taught to me a bright
The
new way.
words you spoke of yesterday,
There they go.
words of wisdom, strong and true, have taught to me a bright new way to speak and sing my words to you.
So it's broken up to 4 lines, but we wanted it to have the rhythm, so he does always one.
Wow. Great. Wait, you think what I said was wise? I mean, you think I'm smart?
Well, you have wit, and you have moxie.
The words you spoke came from your heart to teach my tongue to speak in song, where conversation is an art, and I can feel that I belong.
It's nice to know that I helped you.
Indeed, you opened up my mind and let my thoughts take flight.
Great. And I know the best way to get to practice talking to people and have fun while doing it.
Between the sheets?
Beach day. People are all going down to the shore on our day off to get together and have fun.
That's my friends always like to take fortune cookie fortunes and add on between the sheets to the end of whatever the fortune cookie said. There was what was the other variation of that?
With small
With small farm animals.
animals that you append to the end of the thing.
You will meet a mysterious stranger between the sheets. Or you will meet a mysterious friend with small farm animals.
Yeah, yeah.
You can meet with new people and show off your conversation skills. Don't worry, you'll do just fine. Everyone will be happy to meet you.
I do not.
Like water? Say something charming?
Yeah, let's
Convince
go,
it.
Charmin.
Let's keep it
Don't
charming.
worry, people will love meeting you and hearing your music. You are a great musician. And Beach Day will give you the chance to try out your speaking skills with other people. You'll have so much to talk about. You'll be the star of the day.
But I.
Appleberry, I thought I'd find you here.
And you did. Aren't you the clever one?
I like the way she said that.
That's 5 demerits for your impertinence,
Yep.
young lady. It's curfew time, so go to your rooms, both of you.
Sarcasm? Very bless your heart.
Test time tomorrow. I don't really mind the tests. I just don't want to disappoint the master with a poor score. When he gives me a withering stare, I wilt. Maybe I should study
Wuthering
my
Heights.
lessons more? Or should I practice my skills in lockpicking?
I think we did our skills twice and lessons once, so let's keep it balanced.
Wait until the night before the test to agonize over my study skills? Nah. Man muss die Dinge nehmen, wie sie kommen, as Mama would say. You take things as they come.
All right, so let's study my lessons, because that will balance
I
it.
need to make sure I know what the master wants me to know, so I can pretend to know what I'm doing.
You can specialize in one or the other, and then you'll get different dialogue.
Test day. The master's tests are always tricky. You really have to think about your answers. This one had the added bonus of having to disarm a trap and unlock a safe, in addition to essay questions.
I read that as on safe a lock there for a second.
Yay, all that studying paid off. Now that the test is over, there's no class tomorrow. It'll be beach day.
Beach day!
I really need to talk to people about it.
Well, I suppose my estimate should be upgrade to 70 demerits now.
Where's the beach? Let's go to the beach.
No, tomorrow's beach day. You have
Oh.
to go talk to people today. Try to get them to
Come to the beach.
come to the beach.
You go to someone new. Oh,
we
we're
don't.
not doing that this time.
No, not this time.
To the library!
I guess the librarian has forgiven me. He nodded my way as I entered the room. Maybe I should do something nice to surprise him sometime. Wouldn't want the poor guy to get bored with nothing to do but read books. Speaking of reading books... So, Fritzy, what you up to today?
So Laurie's idea on the music for this, that she worked out with Brandon, was to give each character a theme, and to use that theme or variations, a leitmotif, yes. That each time you meet that character, you get some version of their theme.
I am researching a variety of Crea Familiarum rituals to refine my summoning familiar spell.
I would have called that Creare Familiarum, but
Like
it's fine.
I thought you had the whole spell figured out by now.
Yes, I did. But there's so much variation to the spell. I have no idea whether my ritual will even work.
After all, it is wild.
Mary says that's exactly what he's doing with his project too.
Good.
Exactly. I mean, there's a memorable theme really helps a character come to life. The music is the emotional value in a game. It really affects how the player feels about an interaction. So it's very important. I mean, it's a critical factor in games.
And if you use them just before you go to bed, they become night leitmotifs.
Ah, very good.
Us teaching you how to pronounce light.
Yes, okay, fine.
So, it's not just wave your staff and poof, you got a familiar?
It is far more complicated than that.
Well then, it's a good thing that tomorrow is beach day.
Honestly, Tilly, I have got so much work to do. I would much rather...
Nope, you can't back out now. You need this day off. Otherwise, you'd study and fret yourself to death. I know you'll do great on this spell, Fritz. You'll summon a perfect familiar.
Dinner time. I will see you later, Tilly.
See ya at supper.
We don't have supper.
No, supper, she saw him at supper, clearly.
Let's see if we can find Satari in his usual haunt.
Empty again. An awful lot of people around this university clearly take studying too serious.
Now, myself, I would not have had the reaction empty if there was...
Seems
a
like
cat
the
there.
only one who plays anything around here is Satari. Looking forward to beach day tomorrow?
Actually,
Don't worry, this will be great for you. You practice your music every day, right? Beach day will give you plenty of practice speaking to people and telling them about yourself. You'll get along fine with my friends.
but I do not...
You still want to be a bard, don't you?
She never lets anyone finish a sentence, just like me.
Well, you won't get to be a bard by just practicing music.
I know that, but...
You need to be more outgoing, and you can get that way by going out.
Oh, there we go. Another
And the
important
beach
piece
will
of
be
advice.
the perfect place for you to be. Bards need to interact with people. They need to teach and entertain and inspire people with new thoughts and ideas, don't they?
Yes, but I am not...
Not what? A bard? Of course you aren't. You came to this school to learn how to become a bard. And it's pretty clear to me that your instructor is doing a lousy job of teaching you.
Maestro Lorenzo is a world-famous bard. He has played in all the most prestigious of palaces and performance halls for kings and rulers. He is the great Lorenzo.
This guy could have done a fine Peter Lorre imitation. There are
That's
moments.
so interesting. Yeah, they are similar.
Yes, there's moments when I hear the accent that could have easily done by all our Peter Lorre style characters in the game.
So it's nice that Satari is setting us straight about Master Lorenzo and his playing for rulers.
Yep. Just because someone is good at something doesn't mean they're actually good at teaching it. You
Well,
got that.
the phrase used to be those who can do, those who can't teach. Then there's a
Go into politics. Those that can't.
those who can't even teach go into politics. Yes,
Yeah, something like that.
Something
that was
like
a
that.
different one. But yeah.
yes, the great Lorenzo.
Well, Lorenzo might be a great performer, but he's a terrible teacher. You told me that Lorenzo didn't like the sound of your music. Well then, did he teach you how to make your music fit in with others? Or try to make it better?
No, not really.
Well then, what did he teach you?
He taught us to command an audience.
Command an audience? To do what? Applaud?
In a manner of speaking, yes. The maestro teaches us how to keep the attention of the audience, to move them emotionally, and let them know when to clap.
Or to give them the clap.
Lorenzo actually does teach occasionally.
Something.
Yes. And Mary just says,
He's a performance teacher as
yeah, I
opposed
had a
to...
lot of voice teachers who almost ruined my voice. It wasn't until I started studying with
Martil.
when my voice
Martile.
started to actually get on track. Martil was the star of the Met and in the international stage, so she was one of those rare cases of teach and do. You actually got a little bit of teaching under
Yes, with Edna.
Edna
Was her...
Garabedian.
Edna Garabedian in Fresno, who ran the California Opera Association. And she talked about when she was a performer in Europe that she basically spent like $100,000 a year on teachers and costumes and diction lessons and all the different things involved in improving herself. Said you never stop learning. Doesn't matter, what kind of prima donna you are, that there's always more to learn, and you have to keep it up. So
yes, what we're trying to do with these games and all our games is actually give you good advice in the course of playing the games. So.
And of course, some of it's the little bits of life experience we've had. That I said one of the big advantages that we had over most game designers is that we didn't start until we were 30 or so. And a lot of them were starting in high school or when they're 20. And we actually had a little bit of life experience to draw on before we started sharing it in games.
But we always wanted to make sure that, the things we're talking about, the things we address in these games are actually important, that they're worth talking about. And it isn't just, entertainment, speaking for entertainment value. There's more to it.
That wasn't the right one. Webcam. Oh, there we are. Yeah. Mary Jess says opera singers usually have to spend a lot more than they earn unless they're the 1% who get the top-notch management in the record contract. And that is in most fields. You hear about the 1% or the 0.1% of the superstars, and you don't hear that much about all the struggling people that are trying to get there. I occasionally like to watch tennis and reading about the tennis players. There was a movie called Challengers, which I didn't think was that great a movie, but it's all about the fact that most of the people on the tennis tour are, up and coming. They're playing in little local events and so on. Maybe winning $100 prize or something, and meanwhile spending a lot on rackets and lessons and so on. Yeah. And Mary just says in a lot more professions, they do have a tendency to at least break even most of the time. Majority of opera singers have to do the side gig because the expenses of being an opera singer far outstrip the money they make out of the business.
Well, there's all these jokes out there about broke musicians and that, and especially about never marry a musician.
And starving artists.
Because it's the same situation. Most people, in the arts, be it music or be it art, have a hell of a time trying to make a living at it. We can attest to that. I mean, in the game industry, we have been trying to make games for the past 10 years, 20 years at this stage, but we're not making any money off of it.
Or as we've heard tell, I've been rich and I've been poor. Rich is better.
Yes. And so we're not making any money off this. What was it? You got the itch.io royalty
Oh, yes,
statement.
I got my royalty statement for the, I just decided, itch.io collects money from people that buy the games, and that you can request a payoff, which no doubt if you're very successful, you'll request a monthly payout or whatever. I discovered the last one that I requested was 2 years ago, so I said maybe I should request my payout again, and so we got the another $110 from
but more
all the
importantly,
games
we
we
got
sold.
our payout for Tilly.
Oh yes, Tilly's Tale, both of the copies that sold in the last 2 years brought us $20. So yay!
Yeah, $20 in 2 years. So yes.
Starving artists, which is how French fries were discovered, filling and satisfying and cheap.
Yep, and yes, we try to make benefit starving artists whenever we can.
or freedom fries, as they were in a period where we weren't respecting the French.
Yes, because of
Politics.
politics.
Yep. So, study hard, work hard. Don't go in it for the rewards. I tell people that all the time about making games. How can I be rich making games? Well, best way to make $1 million in games is to start with 10 million and try to only burn 90% of it instead of all of it.
Yes.
Then you'll be left with $1 million. So do it for the joy of doing it. And for the reward.
Let's get through Beach Day and then we'll wrap it up because I will.
Oh, we're not making it to the end of the game?
No, because I'll be doing a live stream later this evening.
Desktop. Lori's going to be switching off to a WoW live stream and WoW housing.
To show off the newest areas of WoW, yes. Belzar says, I find that the general public needs to have more appreciation and respect for all the work and expenses in creative endeavors. Too many think it's easy and anyone can do it. Yep. And, they see things like anybody can make a video on YouTube and anybody can make art with ChatGPT and things like that. And they think that this is real. But, the people that make a living off of YouTube, they work at it. They really do.
And mostly they work at marketing.
They work at marketing. They work at editing. They work at their cinematographic skills. So they actually are working on something.
That was the big lesson that no one told us in advance when we went on Kickstarter, is that if you want to have a successful Kickstarter project, you have to lay the groundwork for it a year or 2 years in advance, and you have to bring your fandom to Kickstarter. Kickstarter does not create the fandom for you.
Yeah.
Right, just the maestro teaches us how to keep the attention of the audience. Tilly.
I do too.
Satari, throwing spiders at the audience is not the right kind of attention.
Well, you can't deny they paid a lot of attention.
They certainly did.
Yes.
Do.
So, have you ever actually used any skill that your maestro taught you?
No.
It seems to me that the maestro is more of a braggart and a bully than a bard. I think you should forget all about what that blowhard has said to you and do what you know a bard would do. And that means you should get out and show off your talents to others, and Beach Day will be the perfect place to practice becoming a real bard.
Go to your rooms now.
Why?
No back talk, or you'll earn 5 more demerits. Out.
Oot.
I made it
He's
through
speaking
the
Canadian.
tests and
Oot.
all.
We
Beach
could
Day
quit
will
here.
make everything better. I just hope some other people show up. It's not as much fun without friends. But even a lonely day at the beach is better than rogue class lectures.
All right. We could wrap it up right here.
Right?
Yeah, she could take care of
Take
herself.
care of myself.
Yeah.
There's nothing like a hot, bubbly bath to ease away the stress of the day.
And make you feel like a Valentine.
Yes.
Then there's the half an hour afterwards trying to comb through all these curls so they don't end up a mess.
Again, direct life experience.
Not so much with my hair.
Lori has very fine, thin hair.
Yes. Just
Save. Okay, you want to stop there?
yeah, I think we'll stop here.
That is the halfway point of the game.
Yep. And we'll start on a beach day next time.
Up to the main menu. Quit.
So that is Tilly's Till, if you haven't actually played it or seen it. And a picture of her sleeping with her stuffed bunny is so cute and sweet. I really, it's really fun.
And innocent.
And innocent. And she is. This is a very...
Although if Jeffrey Epstein watched that scene, he'd
Corey,
be-
no.
Won't even talk about that.
No. And not an inappropriate subject matter. Yes, this
And she's
is...
older than she looks, because,
Yes.
half Fae do live much longer.
Yes. But, so at any rate, what was I going to say before you totally derailed everything? Mary just says, I love this game. He likes it anyway. I've been putting the links to the stream version on my Blue Sky. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, we want this to be a nice and sweet game. It's not terribly world-shaking. I mean, we're playing a hero game, but, you know...
But it's about friendship.
But it is about friendship and making, you know...
And joy out of life and making your life worthwhile.
A lot of good life lessons is what we're trying to do with this.
Wholesome.
It's wholesome, and it can be any age. Now, when we bring in a Theo's game, you could go to our webcam, because we're kind of webcamming this.
Yes.
This game is warm and fuzzy and fun. Sweet, that works just thing. Derailing is fine. Thanks for keeping it real.
Not all heroes wear capes.
No, and sometimes
all depends on which Quest for Glory you're in.
Yeah, really. No capes, no capes. But yes.
You get caught in things.
Yes. So the concept of Tilly's Tale was from the beginning, you know, the concept of the manic pixie girlfriend, and to take it from the point of view of that manic pixie girlfriend, and let's play out from her personality and see where it takes us. So,
in figure skating, you're basically skating, you're dancing on a pair of razor blades.
Yes.
4 razor blades. There's two blades on each skate. And in the ice dancing competition, during rehearsal, the American pair, Chalk and Bates, I think, Madison had a cape as part of her costume. And during rehearsal, she managed to skate over her cape and just slice right through, halfway through the cape. So important lesson about the dangers of, Madison Chalk and Evan Bates.
Once again, no capes, no
capes. No capes.
We'll keep that in mind.
And so she modified the costume slightly and managed not to skate over her cape during the performances, but yes.
Mary Jess says, a cape is appropriate for grand entrances. Just make sure you have a breakaway clasp to discard it in a dramatic fashion before the sword duel. Yes, yes.
Although in Godstalk, one of our favorite books, she wears what she calls a dehen, which is a long flowing sleeves on her outfit, and uses the reinforced cloth of her offhand to block enemy blows and even daggers.
And Edna knows what she's talking about. Yes, that's Madison Chalk and Evan Bates.
Yes.
Yes, so important life lessons here.
As did Edna Garabadian.
Yes.
So Edna always knows what she's talking about.
I just started reading Godstock. Well, good.
Oh, good.
We certainly think it. Yeah, just use Kevlar. That makes more sense. Yes. At any rate, I want to thank you all for showing up. I hope this was romantic and wonderful.
Lori will be back in 42 minutes.
Yes.
With her World of Warcraft stream.
Yes, last time we did this, we got to see Baba Yaga's dream house. And
what's up today?
Today, we will see something totally different. Because I undid everything that Baba Yaga had.
Oh, no!
And now we're going with a night elf approach. And the house is now night elf. I'll show you all and tell you all about night elves in the game. If you ever care anything to know about World of Warcraft.
Night elf lore.
All right. And Mary Jess is going to get supper. Hopefully be back.
And OSU Brainiac sent an email to the Serpents of Suroff email. Asking if anything to show off on stream. No response yet.
All right. Well, let us know because we'll be happy to do it. And Belsar said, cool, love scene architecture.
Yeah, so think of Minecraft and similar, and, Tinker Toys.
Pretty, beautiful art. And
that basically being able to build structures out of all kinds of component pieces, sometimes in surprising ways.
Yep.
You might take a rock you've got, and instead, where's the one Lori just saw that was the sculpture of...
Yes, made a giant sculpture of a stuffed raptor out of rocks.
And so the house became a giant stuffed raptor.
But not only will I show off our house in the elf form of the house, I will show off the neighbors' houses so you could see just how crazy and wild it can be. And we'll even maybe sneak in and look at some interiors to see.
And meanwhile, I'm as usual a few months behind her on that, just as I was about 6 months to a year
Anyone
behind
else
one.
a fan of Frank Lloyd Wright? Well, we would.
Frank Lloyd Wright.
Yes.
Gone are the times we harmonize till dawn.
We never laughed so long.
So long,
Yes.
so long.
I know. I have never seen. Nobody's done a Frank Lloyd Wright, but they did do a brutalist. They did a brutalism crossed with vampirism, which is an awfully odd choice. Yes. Falling Water would be an awesome
Let's
home,
do that.
and you could almost do that. I
Yeah,
bet
for my
you
night
could.
elf home, let's do
Falling Water?
Yeah.
Well, let's find a better location for it, because you got to have water to actually have. We can mimic it, but it would be nice to have it against some waterfalls, so it really
I
looks.
think brutalism is Gothic by nature.
Gothic brutalism. Yes, it was Gothic brutalism. So yeah, you can.
Did it have gargoyles?
There are no gargoyles.
Oh.
Well, there are now. I mean, if you took the entryway to the Burning Crusade, the gate.
Oh, the
and
gateway, yeah.
You cut those people. You put them in the
Put
wall.
something in front of the actual gateway.
Right. So all you see is one of those statues. You've got Lord of the Rings statues brooking the thing. You could almost do the Lord of the Rings.
There was the one house that reminded me of Sagrada Familia in Barcelona.
That's true. You can do
So
it.
yeah,
Yes.
you can do amazing things.
So, Gothic brutalism should be an oxymoron, but you'll see there is something similar, maybe in some neighborhoods. I don't know if this one, but at any rate, thank you all for showing up. We really appreciate
And
it.
for those not interested, well, we'll see you next week.
Yes, where we will finish
Same-
this game.
Same
Yes.
bat time, same bat channel, 2 p.m. Pacific
Yep.
on twitch.tv
So,
and YouTube.
thank you all, and see you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.